Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. Thank you for joining me. This is the daily reading for Friday the 6th of November 2020. Hope you're well. Hope everything is okay where you are. Right, so one last little shuffle. I'm seeing a load of characters going past here, but then I would be because it's a major arcana reading. I prefer to not look so I can't see what's at the bottom of the deck, let alone what's at the top. Let's find out. Oh, Hierophant in the reverse. Now the Hierophant has been coming out in the upright as like the last card of long kind of drawn out stories of long drawn out waiting and deception and back and forth and smoke and mirrors and having to kind of just keep just holding on, and the Hierophant has been coming out in the upright as the upshot of those readings. But here we have, sorry about the light, the Hierophant, hello, in the reverse. So let's keep going and see what else we get in this interesting time that we're all living through. Very interesting. I'll tell you what, here in the UK, well, where I am anyway, the most beautiful, beautiful autumn. We were blessed with a beautiful spring, and now we're being blessed with a beautiful autumn. Death in the upright. Okay, what I'm wondering from this is whether the decisive power of the Hierophant. We should get this light sorted out. Let's try it like that. That's a bit better. Whether the decisive power of the Hierophant shown up in reverse here has actually been enacted or is enacted, because for it to be followed by death, a sweeping away, clearly an ending of something, and an acceptance that no matter what is built, what is achieved, what is accrued, and what is counted in the face of the Reaper here, it counts for nothing. The only thing that counts for anything in this depiction of death is the artist's palette. How wonderful. Creativity escaping the snicker snack of the scythe. Doesn't get cut down with the rest of it. Oh, let's see what that is. That jumped out. World in reverse. Right, I'm going to have to keep going and see how this is panning out. Yeah, in the Death card in this ancient Italian tarot depiction, what's being swept away is jewels, weapons, books, money, tools, all the symbols of doing and of power swept away. King, pauper, president, street cleaner. Death comes to us all. The great leveller. Only card in the upright so far. So let's get a little bit more. We've had world in the reverse several times in the last few days. There we go. Right. Okay. The Chariot. This also has come up. The management of things that want to go this way and that way at the same time. The two horses. You know, the Chariot is about the management of external forces that have a will of their own. it's here in the upright. So I'm going to get a little bit more and then see if I can pull this together. I have to say I am rather concerned to see the Hierophant coming out in the reverse there, because the Hierophant has been appearing in readings as kind of long-term imposition of order on a disordered situation. Okay, let's keep going. We got a strange juxtaposition here of Death in the upright and the Chariot in the upright. So there's an ending of something and a keeping going of something. The Sun in the upright. Okay, so let's try and make some sense of this. Okay, so some sort of decree of publicly recognised authority for all. This is not the emperor. This is not about rule. This is about collective agreements. Either isn't being made or can't be made or already has been made. And the reason I favour that interpretation of its reversal is the presence here of death. You can't argue with that. So that's on one side. On the other side here we have World in reverse, Chariot in the upright and Sun in the upright. So there's a movement. There's a movement that kind of can't be seen. Again, this outcome isn't apparent. It isn't apparent, but it is coming because there's attention being paid to what is on this side and what is on that side. And the story of the Chariot is the charioteer in the chariot controlling with skill and core strength and patience and real concentration the forces, feeling the forces of the horses through the reins and being able to kind of tug and release and manage those forces that want to basically do their own thing. They want to do their own thing, and it's here in the upright. So there is management of opposing forces, or certainly independently minded forces, leading towards the Sun in the upright. A great outcome, fantastic. However, the presence of the World in reverse here is a little bit counterintuitive, and I wonder whether it is actually a reflection, another dimension of this duo here, of this public agreement in the reverse here, nonetheless accompanied by utter change. Let's keep going. I want to get something that's what is this World in the reverse? The rest of it is kind of making sense to me. We're still on the road of some sort of process, but I get the feeling like we're nearing the end of it because the Sun has turned up there. But I want to get more on this World in the reverse. It's kind of sticking out in a rather strange way in this narrative. Or maybe it's just saying, maybe this is just saying that we're not at the end of this process yet. Let's get a little bit more on it. Okay, all good. Wheel of Fortune, right? Okay, now I think a couple of days ago I had the duo of the Wheel of Fortune and the World, and Right, the decision has been taken. The outcome is actually decided, but we can't see it yet. It's not public yet. So the world doesn't know which way this has gone. And we are kind of like, oh, is it going to go this way or is it going to go this way? But I mean, it's a bit like, say, in, for example, in an election where all the votes are in. It's not Schrodinger's election that until you count them, it could go. But, existentially, it is. We don't know which way it's going to go, but the votes are there and decisions on this or that have been taken. We just don't know what they are yet. So it's a question of just kind of managing this situation of one thing wanting to go that way, the other thing wanting to go the other way, and just holding the brick on until we get to this. Whichever way this goes, someone is going to be really, so I'm struggling with the light here, someone's going to be really pleased about this. Look at that, I can make the sun card shine so bright, so bright. So okay, it's not more. Okay, let's crown this off. The decision has been taken. It's just not expressed yet. Not apparent yet. So, for all we know, it could go this way or that way. Wheel of Fortune. This way or that way. The two horses on the chariot. Okay, fall in reverse. All right, listen, I'm not going to push my luck with this because this is a daily reading, and I do really think this is a daily reading. A lot of my readings are kind of little capsules of stuff that might be relevant at any time. I think this really is a daily reading. So there's no fresh start. There's no ending of the process, but we're still moving towards this. Still moving towards it. So just keep on keeping on, because down the end of that road is sunshine. What a lovely way to end the reading. All right, thank you for watching, and please join me again for another reading soon. Namaste.